Even as a baby, I was a deep thinker, uh, a word savant. Then I got into my teen years, and I was a bit of a dork, a bit of a goofball, a bit of a nerd. And you know what? I accepted that. I was like, whatever, man. I'm a nerd. I like nerdy stuff. I like being a nerd. I like sciences. Always had a times table in front of me. I love those math quizzes. But then I got to thinking. I was at a bar, and then this guy comes up to me and he says, "You're a really deep thinker, right? You really got that face of like a savant. You really got a face of like a really like just an intelligent person. You have an intelligent aura around you." And I was like, "Yeah, that's. I don't really like to brag like that, but it's just the air. It's just the energy around me. It's just what I surround myself with." And so he comes up to me. He's like, "So you're the chosen one, right?" And I was like, "Well, I don't really believe in prophecy or whatever, but that's what they say." So I'm taken aback. I'm like, who is this guy? Who's this guy? It's actually Jesus Christ. And he comes up to me at the bar and he says, "Can I buy you a shot?" And I say, maybe later, like I was already 4 beers deep. This is like January, you know how it is. And he's like, "Oh, come on, man. And he's like, "I got Peter here. I got Disciple Peter." And I'm like, man. So I take the shot. I gotta stay with him. And we start thinking, we start conceptualizing this plan for humanity. And it goes in depth, it goes in detail, and we start really thinking about the human existence. And it was just crazy because Jesus was my idol growing up. And we have just conceptualized this database in our minds of the human race. And we were just really thoroughly thinking. And God, he left me with this quote, and I will never forget this quote. He says, "A layman's journey triumphs a talented savant's journey." And that just really stuck with me because I've always been the layman. I've always been looked down upon. I've always been the underdog. They always call me underdog, underdog cowman. That's what they always say to me. And it's just crazy. So Jesus Christ is saying all this good praise about me. We get at the bar. He gets bumped into by this 7'8" Samoan man, and then The Rock and like a couple of other wrestlers from the WWE franchise. And they start fighting, and I pick him in a headlock. Now I'm fucking fighting the other one. I'm pushing him back with my hand. And then we got Brock Lesnar comes in, and he's grabbing my skull, and that's when I go, and I put him in a reverse hamstring stretcher. And he did not see that move coming. Anyways, after all this conversation, Jesus goes, "You're the chosen one." And I just go, maybe I gotta live up to that, just like you did when you died on that cross. And a tear left his eye, and I will never forget that. That was very powerful for me. That was a very crazy. It was a crazy moment for me in my lifetime, and I will never forget it. Even when I was accepting a Grammy and a Nobel Peace Prize, I told this story actually, and I can't stop telling it, to be honest. God is good.